Bonjour! Aujourd'hui, nous allons cuisiner. Today, we are going to be doing some cooking. Okay, so today we're going to be making les crepes, which is a very traditional French dish. Okay, so I just thought I'd go with you a few of the ingredients and the equipment that you would need and what they are in French, because you're going to watch the demonstration in French of how to make les crepes. So let's go through ingredients, so les ingrédients. The first one is l'huile, oil. So you will need some kind of cooking oil. Then we've got la farine, which is flour. Les œufs, which are eggs. You'll need a couple of eggs. And le lait, which is milk. Okay, so they are the ingredients that you will need for today's bit of cookery. Okay, it's important when we're doing cookery that we obviously can understand the measures. So I just wanted to go through a few numbers with you that you will hear in the video. So 100 means 100. So obviously when we're measuring in grams, quite often you will hear 100 grams, 200 grams, 300 grams, etc. So to say 200, you say 200, and that would follow that same pattern. So 300 will be 300, etc. So 500 is 500. Okay, so this word obviously means 100. When we want to make it more than 100, say 200, we put the number 2 and then we put the word cent and it becomes plural, so we add the S. So it follows that same pattern for 500. We know the number 5 is cinq, and then we add cent on the end, so 500. The word for grams in French is very similar to English, it's gramme. And milliliters is pronounced millilitre. Millilitre. Okay, so sounds pretty similar. So if, for example, I wanted to say 100 grams, I would say 100 grammes. If I wanted to say 500 millilitres, I'd say 500 millilitres. Okay, let's look at les instructions, the instructions. So here are verbs in French. So we can, when we're giving an instruction in French, we can just use the verb. So literally means to measure, to pour, etc. But when you give an instruction, you can just use it and it just is clear that that's what you need to be doing. So these are the instructions you will hear during this recipe that we're going to watch, the demonstration. Okay, so I'll go through each one with you now. So the first one is mesurer, which means measure, or in this case, weigh out. And the next one is verser, which means pour. Then we've got mélanger, which means mix. Then casser, which means break. So you're breaking those eggs into the mix. Then we've got huiler la poêle, which means oil the pan. And to cook, we say faire cuire. And finally, we've got recouvrir. So recouvrir avec means chop with. Okay, so obviously when you've made your pancakes, your crêpes, you'll be able to choose something to top them with. Okay. So you now need to think about what equipment you might need to do this cookery. So the first thing you need is un saladier, which is a bowl. They specifically said this type of bowl for mixing, but any kind of cookery bowl will do. Okay. You'll also need un fouet, which is a whisk, and un poêle, which is a pan. Okay, so it's your turn. So once you've got your ingredients and equipment out, I have uploaded a video which shows you in French how to make les crêpes. Okay, I have also put on there a vocabulary sheet which will help you because it will have all the ingredients and all the instructions that you might hear in French. Now, the boy and girl that do the video are actually, they speak French and English. So sometimes they will say a little bit in English just to make sure it's clear. And they also have the instructions that come up typed up on the screen as well. So you will be able to use your vocabulary sheet to help check that what you need to do. So it would be great if you could have a go at making some crêpes. Obviously, it's really, really important that you've asked your adult first for permission to make sure that they're okay with you doing that, and also that you're being supervised, because it does involve using a hot pan and getting the oil hot. So obviously, I don't want anyone to get hurt or injured. So please make sure that you've asked permission and that you have got somebody supervising you while you're doing the actual cookery bit. Okay, and then hopefully the nice bit for you is to enjoy eating your crepe. You can obviously choose your toppings. We'd love to see pictures of you doing your cookery, or pictures of the crepe that you made. And also, if you enjoyed this, I have uploaded onto the website a recipe book containing lots of other traditional French recipes that you could have a go at. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Can't wait to see the end results. Take care. Au revoir.